Hey, good morning. I wanted to put together a outfit which has my teddy bear sweater, and also I think this is a burgundy version, which I had said in my comments in my previous video that I would be getting, and so I think this is it. I'm gonna start by cutting it up. Same site, different seller. So let's see if it changes the quality. So I got my little scissors here. I'm gonna try and unpackage it as nicely as I can. Now, when I choose a seller to buy it with, I look for something that's not super cheap. I'm not trying to fool myself into thinking I can buy something really cheap and that it's gonna be quality. But I'm also looking at the reviews. I wanna make sure that there are pictures that the seller has sold a lot of them, and they have good reviews, or mostly good reviews, right? So here we are. So let me just put this down. And here it is. It is a burgundy version. It's a little bit different. The other one, the bag had the word Polo Ralph Lauren. This one does not. But let's take it out. The sweater still feels good. Here, like I said, it was burgundy and comes with tissue paper. I'm gonna take that out. It has just a packing smell. I don't smell anything untoward. And here it is. Ooh, this one's bigger. Oh, this one's bigger. Okay, so just gonna show it to you. Here is the labeling right there. Just showing you because, you know, some people want to see that. Here's an up close of the actual teddy bear. Still has a pretty detailing. I think it's still well put together. I feel like the raised portions, right? So it's textured for sure. It has, right? The other one had it as well. I just didn't show you. I forgot about that part. And it feels soft. The weaving is pretty good. It feels like the actual Polo Ralph Lauren that I have. It's not as tight as the one I'm wearing currently. This one's a thicker sweater, I'll be honest with you. This one is it's a little bit thinner. Let's look on the inside. Okay, here's the weaving along the inside. Just showing, I don't know how much of a difference that makes for you guys watching, but I'm sure there might be some people interested. This one, you know, honestly, now that I look at it, look at this one compared to the one I'm wearing. I don't know how you see the difference. Let me know in the comments below. This one may look a little messier, actually, now that I'm looking at it. I talked to Joe, and he said, you know, like where you're gonna really tell is in the washing of it. So I would probably dry clean these in the beginning, or go to a tailor's or my dry cleaners and just ask them what they recommend. Maybe leave it with them. This one's definitely bigger. Now, I don't mind that it's big. Honestly, I don't mind. I'm not gonna put it on now because I have makeup on, but I can tell it's a little bit bigger. Actually, I think it's a little longer than this one. You see how this one ends here? In fact, maybe you could argue that it's a little short. I think it's fine. This one I think will extend past the arm. But I think it's really pretty, and I like this burgundy, and I got the two sweaters that I've been wanting. I wanted these, I got them. This one was a little bit cheaper. I think this was $45. I think they're still made, maybe in the same factory, in the same place, but the seller then determines the price. So you can probably find the same one for $100 and something. Now, I went to a store down the block from me that also sells these inspired versions, and she was selling this in light blue for $189. And I knew that I could get them for not that much money. And I understand she's a store and she needs to mark up the price. But I saw that I tried it on, and I tried on a medium, and it came out really tight and small, and I felt like the material was stiffer. So I'm not sure which version she bought. But ultimately, obviously, I decided not to go with that, and I bought it online, and I'm actually really happy with this. So you could get them in some stores. Here I found it here in Queens, but probably just double check, the material, and try out an online version and see which one you prefer. So not sure how you want to go about shopping for this, but honestly, I do recommend the sweater just on its own. I think it's fabulous. I think they're beautiful. And I think it's, a really good price. So there you have it. Have a good day. Bye.